Iron Man Ken Kasa puts the classic title in jeopardy today on SICW Wrestling Explosion. Hello, I'm Larry Matisick. Kasa's crown is in danger today as he squares off with hungry and high-flying Heath Hatton. Travis Cook, the manager of Kasa, has been bragging about the long reign Kasa's enjoyed as the champion. Could it end today? The line of challenges for the winner is long and impressive. Fiery Ricky Cruz is one of the most determined, and we'll be interviewing Cruz after Kasa faces Hatton. Back with a championship confrontation right after this. Here it is, the classic wrestling championship on the line. Heath Hatton, the yellow tights, circling Ken Kasa, the long white tights. The champion is Ken Kasa. He's had it now for 405 days, the longest title reign of anybody who's had the classic title since SICW and promoter Herb Simmons started that. More than Ricky Cruz, more than Ron Powers, more than Danny Boy Hawkins. Oh, his leg was grabbed by Travis Cook. That gave the back to Ken Kasa. Not really enough to lead to a disqualification, just a stern warning from referee Keith Smith Jr. Don't do that again. Whoa, and Hatton says, I'll come out the ring and I'll give that stern warning myself to him. How'd you like me to pop him? You want me to do that? Here comes Kasa. Oh, and he misses. He tried to come up behind Hatton again like he did in the ring. Hatton sidestepped, and it ended up that Kasa slugged the ring post. That's not going to work. Oh, nasty chop. Whoa, was that a stinger? Do you see some of the ringside fans just cover their mouths and go, ooh, that hurt. Do that again. Some of the crowd's chanting for Heath Hatton. He's a favorite. Young and full of energy. He won the big anniversary battle royal here on SICW back in May. Then he came up with a win in a tag team match over Kasa and Ricky Cruz. His partner was Daniel Eads. And here comes Kasa into the ring. One more challenger he has to get past to keep that classic wrestling title. He's pulled outside of the ring. Kasa is by Hatton. His head bounced off the mat cover, the ring, or almost the ring post, the ring corner. A battle going on outside the ring. Oh, an empty chair. Somebody's at the concession stand, and Kasa's head is slammed into that. Hatton breaks the count, rolls in, rolls out, breaks the referee's count of 10. And no referee wants to count both men out, certainly this early in the match. They'll do it if they have to, but they'll make it a long count. Look out! Body slam on the concrete tile floor by Heath Hatton, sending a message to Ken Kasa that he's not afraid to break a rule, that he's not afraid to play rough. If Kasa wants to play rough, so will Heath Hatton. Kasa still down on the mat, probably trying to get his wind back after being slammed on that hard floor. Covered by Hatton. Count of 2. Kasa gets his shoulder up. Not unsurprisingly. Armbar. Arm twist by Heath Hatton. Sure, you try for it. If you can do it, why not? Let's see. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe he's hurt more than you think he is. And I'll tell you right now, Kasa's probably gasping. But for Heath Hatton, this is a good wrestling move. Put pressure on another body point of Kasa. The more points that are hurting, whether it's a back, an arm, a leg, a shoulder, the more points that are hurting, the more mistakes the man may make and miss something. Nice move by Hatton, followed by an arm drag. Back into the arm bar. Good work by Heath Hatton. Drops the knee into the elbow of the champion. Ouch, 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 says Ken Kasa, and Travis Cook can almost feel his man's pain outside the ring. Well, not quite, but he's certainly complaining like he is. Keith Smith Jr. staying close, just in case there'd be a submission. Travis Cook, I think, is complaining that Kasa's hair was pulled. I think Ken's hair is a little short to do that with. Another arm drag by Hatton. Well done. Shades of Pat O'Connor. Look where that knee's placed. Perfectly, right against the jaw. So you can stretch out the armbar, put more pressure into the tricep and into the shoulder. Good work by Heath Hatton. Can't keep that position forever, but while it's there, it's effective. Hatton pushes Kasa into the corner, goes up the ropes, and he begins popping Ken Kasa in the jaw. The crowd counts, and they're up to the count of 10, and Kasa says, oh my, where am I? Down he goes. Heath Hatton pretty much in control. He's still into the air, knee drop into the chest of Ken Kasa. Kasa covered, count of 2, and then Kasa kicks free. Armbar by Heath Hatton again on Kasa. Notice how he's going back to that arm, back to the shoulder. He's got a weak spot there, and he's taking advantage of it. Kasa twists around, trying to get to his feet. Hatton goes down. Oh, what's he thinking? He's trying to go for that crossface. No, but Kasa went into the ropes, broke up the chance to do that. Hatton thought, maybe I've got a chance to go to that crossface. The crossface, of course, was what won the tag team battle over Kasa one time before, about what, 4 weeks ago? That's what earned Heath Hatton this final moment, the final step to get into earning a title match. Look out! Kasa outsmarted him there. Hatton tried to go back over the top as he had once earlier in the match, went to the well a second time, and that was a mistake. Kasa picked him up in the air and power slam by Iron Man Ken Kasa. The champion in control, a stomp to the sternum by Ken Kasa. Another kick into the rib cage by Ken Kasa. Shaking his arm, trying to loosen the arm up, but right now he suddenly has the advantage simply because, as we talked about earlier, he's smart, he smelled it coming, and he had weapons at his disposal, things that he could do that could hurt Heath Hatton. And now Hatton's been slowed down. Oh, a headbutt into the stomach, and also spreading the hamstring muscles of Heath Hatton as he goes down. That one hurt. Hatton now is the one trying to get his win. Whoa, look at him gasping, reaching for the rope to pull himself up, and it's Kasa on top of Hatton. Look at Ken Kasa grimacing, grinding away, trying to strangle Heath Hatton. He went to the count of 4. Heath Smith Jr. warning him to be careful, but while he's arguing with Kasa, Travis Cook, never one to pass up an opportunity. If he saw a dollar bill laying on the floor, I can assure you he'd pick it up and put it in his pocket. Kasa begins strangling Hatton. The referee going for that count again, and Kasa breaks it up at the count of 4. I have till 5 on a disqualification, says Ken Kasa, the champion. And right now, I think wind supply is probably one problem that Heath Hatton is having. Big body slam from Ken Kasa. Hits the ropes, into the air, big knee drop, and his knee drop right into the chest. Again, knocking the wind out of Heath Hatton. Hatton trying to get some wind. Kasa had pulled those knee pads out of the way so that he landed with a sharp knee bone right into the chest of Heath Hatton. The challenger struggling at this point. Here comes Kasa again. Oh, Hatton rolled away. He knew something bad was coming. He got out of the way, and now Heath Hatton, thank goodness the young man's in shape. He comes back fighting and fighting hard. That's what you got to do against Ken Kasa. Whoop, a charge into the corner. Misses, though. And now Kasa bounces Hatton into the turnbuckle a second time. What's he thinking about? Puts his boot up under the chin into the throat, cutting off the wind into the windpipe of the challenger, Heath Hatton. Well, moves like that are what's helped Ken Kasa be the champion for 405 days. He wants to see 406 and a lot more after that, and he well might. But he's got a lot of work to do. Ooh, hard punch by Hatton. Did you see something come flying there? I don't know if that was a tooth or what happened. Hatton landed a punch. Kasa feeling his jaw. What happened there? But he came back kicking and fighting. And it's Hatton who's the worst for wear at this moment. Kasa stands on Hatton. The referee says, get off him. He's in the ropes. Hatton trying to get something going offensively. Those first 4 or 5 minutes of the match were all Heath Hatton. But now it's become pretty much all Ken Kasa. Momentum's a big thing. Here comes Ken from behind. Oh, that double knee hit right into the shoulder blades and the rib cage of Heath Hatton. Hatton rolls over. That's another way to knock the wind out and to cause some damage. You can easily end up with a broken clavicle out of that, the way Ken Kasa lands that double knee jolt. And you know, it's amazing. I haven't seen anybody else use that move, and it's a very effective move. You think wrestling being what it is, so many things are stolen one from the other. Here comes Hatton back. Forearm uppercut. Pounding away. Hatton bouncing off the ropes. Clothesline. Down goes Kasa. Big comeback from Heath Hatton. The adrenaline's flowing. Whoa, look out. He missed. He missed a cross body block. And then Heath Hatton rolls out of the ring. Once more, Kasa made the right move. Right time. Got into the right position. Where's Travis Cook? What's he up to? A kick into the stomach of Heath Hatton by Travis Cook. Travis feeling kind of smart right now, feeling kind of cocky, doing his kendo moves. Some of the fans are getting not too happy. And I think somebody's daughter just said, Mom, sit down, please, relax, relax. I know he's handsome, but whatever. Here comes Ken Kasa outside the ring. Kasa stomps on the back of Heath Hatton. Kasa comes down to the double club to the back of Heath Hatton. Wearing down the challenger. Now it's become maybe a battle of who can last the longest. They've been going in there for a while, and neither man having that big edge. There have been a few, 2 counts, but nothing really, really that close. Kasa using every trick he can to cut off the wind of Heath Hatton. Slowing down a guy we call high-flying Heath Hatton. Well, he's trying to slow him down to make him not so high-flying. Hatton whipped to the ropes. That double club again. Like a baseball bat. Says Ken Kasa, hit a home run with Heath Hatton's head. The challenger's in trouble. Travis Cook says he's like Mark McGuire when he hit those home runs. With all due respect, I don't think Ken Kasa does steroids. He's a heck of an athlete, though he's in shape, and that's why they call him the Iron Man. Great cardiovascular endurance, and it's playing a big part in this match against Hatton. A chop. Once upon a time, years ago, they called that a judo chop. It really isn't a judo chop, but that's what they called it when people like Kinji Shibuya and Tairo Miyake and Mitsu Arakawa used that. Kasa obviously is a student of wrestling. Every little move, everything he could pick up along the way in wrestling, he paid attention. He'll use it in some form. And he dropped to the back by Kasa. Hatton. I'm sure that close that Kasa can see. He's trying to find wind. And now here comes Kasa again. Something he was using almost by himself. That head squeeze. Pushing, pushing, pushing with his palms into the temples. Sort of like the Iron Claw that Fritz Von Erich and David Von Erich and Kevin Von Erich all used so successfully years ago here on Wrestling at the Chase. The SICW crowd packed to the gills one more time at the community center. One more sellout. People loving it as SICW. A little bit of everything. A little bit old, a little bit new. A special guest, maybe it's Ox Baker one time. Maybe it's Paul Orndorff another time, as it will be. On August 16th, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, a star of the first WrestleMania, will be down at East Carondelet Community Center on August the 16th. Come and meet and greet Paul Orndorff, a terrific athlete, a terrific performer, and he was in the first WrestleMania with people like Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper and Mr. T. And most of these people, when they come to see the matches, they'll always come back with the same story. They'll say, wow, this was great. The crowd was into it. They stayed all the way through. They clapped, they chanted, they yelled, they cheered, they booed. And the wrestlers just busted their tails. And that's exactly what Heath Hatton and Ken Kasa are doing right now. A slugfest on their knees. Hatton and Kasa. Ooh, that was a good one. Forearm smash more by Kasa that time, but Hatton coming back with good punches. Ken Kasa shaking. Whip to the ropes. Clothesline. Down goes Kasa. Clothesline. Down goes Kasa again. Drop kick. Heath Hatton with a drop kick, and that's one of his favorites. Count of 1, count of 2, and Kasa gets the shoulder up. I was waiting to see if Heath Hatton would unleash that drop kick when he could, and I think that was a good sign that Hatton hasn't lost his win all the way, that he's bouncing back, he's fighting back. That drop kick was right on the money. You could see it. It was a good one. What's Heath got in mind there? Oh, he's thinking powerbomb or DDT, and now it gets reversed. And a DDT by Ken Kasa. This could be it. The challenger could be done for the day. No, he kicks out at 2 after the DDT by the champion Ken Kasa. Hatton shaken though. That will take its toll, and you can bet that Kasa's going to try to follow up that DDT with something else that will hurt. Hatton doesn't want that to happen. Face first DDT by Heath Hatton. Count of 1, 2, and Kasa kicks free. We've seen Heath Hatton use that move. Really, it's almost like a pedigree sometimes. But that's a face first, a front face DDT by Heath Hatton. It was not enough to take the Classic Wrestling Championship away from Ken Kasa. It'll take a lot to make that happen. Whoop! Over the top goes Hatton, but he landed on the ropes, on the apron. Shoulder jolt. Over the top he goes. Hits the ropes. Drop kick. Oh, the Luthez drop kick by Ken Kasa. This will be it. 1, 2, and no. Travis Cook having a fit. No, they've had so many pins, so much success with just that double barrel drop kick. The Luthez favorite by Ken Kasa. It didn't work. I thought it did. I thought it would. It didn't work. Kasa picking Hatton up. What's he thinking? Power bomb if he can get him up. Hatton trying to block it, trying to move his weight. A knee lift, a third knee lift into the stomach, into the chest. Kasa's going to try again. He's got him up in the air. Power bomb. Power bomb by Ken Kasa. This could be it. Count of 2 and once more. Hatton refuses to break. Heath Hatton. Wow, he's hanging in there from some punishment. Look at Kasa saying, what's going on here? I thought it's twice I should have had him. Hatton blocked that power bomb the first time, but look, oh, schoolboy cradle by Hatton. That's the kind of thing that can be dangerous in a match like this. Sidewalk slam by Heath Hatton. Here comes Travis Cook up on the apron to yell and complain. Heath Hatton saying, please get out of here. He's distracted. This is not good. Heath Hatton doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do this. He sees Kasa coming. The spear by Heath Hatton. Hatton, a spear on the champion. Count of 1, 2, and the foot is on the ropes. I don't know. I couldn't quite tell. Did Travis Cook help put that foot on the ropes? Whatever, the foot is on the ropes at the count of 2. And now what's Cook pointing to? What's this? There's Big Daddy. There's Big Daddy, a famous manager. What's going on? What is Big Daddy doing at ringside? Does he have company? Get everybody out of here, yells Travis Cook. He should talk. We have company at ringside. Yes, it's Big Daddy with Red River Jack. Flying cross body block. Oh, Kasa rolls it over. This could be a count of 1. But Hatton kicks away. Kasa looking to hook the head. Uh-oh, what's he thinking about? Is he thinking about that Iron Maiden? Yeah, he's thinking about that Iron Maiden torture lock. This is the hold that put away Ricky Cruz. This is the hold that ended the reign of Ricky Cruz. If he can keep Hatton backwards, Heath Hatton flipping around, not letting Kasa getting quite the balance that he wants. The Iron Maiden torture lock. This forced a concession from Ricky Cruz. Heath Hatton, obviously, he must have done some studying. And right now, let's kind of kid ourselves. It's desperation. He knows if he gets hooked in a position where he's held, if he can hold him there, that's going to be it. He'll have to concede. Keith Smith Jr. looking, waiting to see if Hatton, you can see the tremendous exertion on Hatton trying to get the win. He doesn't want to quit. The torture lock on him. This could be it. The referee checking to see if Hatton's losing consciousness. His arm is weak, but no, he's still there. Geez, Heath Hatton is still there, and he still stays alive. Yo, he got off his back. That's so important. Into the air. Hatton goes into the air. Oh, I thought he was thinking of like an attitude adjustment, but he couldn't get it. Once more, Kasa back into the Iron Maiden torture lock. And Hatton just won't let him stay there. Hatton will not let Kasa get the hold that he wants. And Hatton escapes. He's got it. He's got the crossface. The yes lock, the Daniel Bryan submission. He's got the crossface on Ken Kasa. Kasa trying to get to the ropes. Travis Cook. Oh, he's having a fit. He grabs a chair. Travis Cook grabs a chair. Look, there's Red River Jack. Red River Jack grabs the chair. And Travis Cook, what do I do? He was thinking about getting Kasa disqualified to save the title. Kasa wanting to get to the ropes. Oh my goodness, the crossface by Hatton on the champion. The crossface, the yes lock. Heath Hatton, he's got it. It's a tap. Ken Kasa has submitted. The title changes hands. We have a new classic champion. And look at Big Daddy pointing to his, oh, look at that. Incredible. Red River Jack kept Travis Cook from getting to the ring and causing a disqualification. And there it is, the new champion. Heath Hatton exhausted, didn't know he could do it, and he did it. He takes the championship away from Ken Kasa with that crossface. Listen to that crowd screaming here from the packed building at the East Carondelet Community Center. They love it. A new champion, a new star has been born. Amazing. Look at Ken Kasa. He's not the champion now. Heath Hatton is. Meet Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, when Heath Hatton, the new classic champion, defends his title for the first time Saturday, August 16th at the East Carondelet Community Center. It's Heath Hatton risking the title against former champion Ricky Cruz. Add a six-man tag elimination battle. Red River Jack, Flash Flanagan, Gary Jackson, Bull Bronson, Iron Man Ken Kasa, Daniel Leeds, and more August 16th. For our tickets, call 286-4848. Paul Orndorff, star of the first WrestleMania, will be there when Heath Hatton duels Ricky Cruz in East Carondelet Saturday, August 16th. August 16th at the East Carondelet Community Center, Ricky Cruz might be in a little bit better mood because that's the night the former classic champion gets a crack at the new Classic champion. It's Ricky Cruz against Heath Hatton, August 16th. This is something you've wanted, Ricky.
Larry, let me tell you something. Happy? I'm not. I'm not happy, but I'm not mad. I'm content. I finally got what I deserve. I said I deserve a title chance, and finally I got it. I don't get it with the guy that beat me, but you know what? I don't care. It's history. Now, Hatton, I know everybody here thinks you're the big thing. You're the king of the mountain, Herb Simmons said. My friend, get ready to get beat down like never before. Your friend, Heath, thought he was the man of tomorrow, and I show him he's just a child from yesterday. Old news, beat him up, and now I get the chance. Larry, what are you gonna say? What Herb Simmons is gonna do when I finally get my belt back?
What I'm going to say is I think it's going to be a terrific match because Hatton has really improved. When he first came here, year and a half, 2 years, I guess it was almost 2 years ago, and you were the Classic champion, you gave him a match, and he gave you a run for the money that night.
What happened?
You won, and there's no question about that, no argument.
1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
But don't you think he's improved since then? He's made that step up like a Ted DiBiase, like a Jack Briscoe, like a Dory Funk Jr. He meets the toughest guys, and he climbs up the ladder every bit.
Same dog with different fleas. He ain't got a chance with me in the ring. I'm the king of chaos, the best in the Midwest. Get it, learn it, love it. I'm gonna be the champ.
Now, Ricky, you've kind of changed your style, and you brought it up there a little bit right now. Do you think that makes a difference with Heath Hatton? Because he can go, he's quick, he's smooth, he's got that great drop kick, he can go off the top rope, he can hit his spear, and don't forget, he's got the crossface that he's earned a lot of victories with.
Yeah, he got one submission hold. One. When I went to Mexico, I trained with the best in the ring, the best submission wrestlers in the world. I don't got one, I got hundreds of them. So the question is not what I'm gonna do, it was that, how long is that kid gonna last with me in the ring?
So in other words, you're figuring you have the stamina, the cardiovascular endurance that you can wear out Heath Hatton on August 16th?
How fast can you run with a broken leg? He can be the fastest man alive. If I break that leg, he ain't going nowhere, and you know it.
Or the super kick?
The super kick. I'm not even gonna use the super kick on the kid. I don't hate him. I don't want to blow his teeth off his mouth. I'm just gonna break one leg just to make him respect the real champ.
Well, August 16th, East Carondelet Community Center, we're going to find out the Classic Wrestling champion, Heath Hatton. First title defense, putting it up against the Farmer champion, Ricky Cruz. And you predict?
My prediction, 4 minutes of pain for the ex-champ.
We'll find out August 16th. Meet Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, when Heath Hatton, the new Classic champion, defends his title for the first time Saturday, August 16th at the East Carondelet Community Center. It's Heath Hatton risking the title against Farmer champion Ricky Cruz. Add a 6-man tag elimination battle. Red River Jack, Flash Flanagan, Gary Jackson, Bull Bronson, Iron Man Ken, Kasa, Daniel Leeds, and more August 16th. For our tickets, call 286-4848. Paul Orndorff, star of the first WrestleMania, will be there when Heath Hatton duels Ricky Cruz in East Carondelet Saturday, August 16th. A new Classic champion has been crowned on SICW Wrestling Explosion today. Young and energetic, Heath Hatton is now the king. If Travis Cook had ideas about helping his man Ken Kasa, the presence of Red River Jack certainly put the kibosh on those thoughts. It came down to Hatton versus Kasa, and in this battle, at this time, Hatton came out on top and won the belt. But Heath's celebration could be short because Ricky Cruz is knocking at the door. It's hot competition like this that keeps the excitement going in SICW.